Testimony resumes this morning in the trial of former Minnesota police officer Kim Potter. She is charged with manslaughter now for shooting 20-year-old Daunte Wright during the traffic stop in April. Now, video from her body cam was played again and again in the courtroom. She says she mistook her handgun for a taser. Kelsey Kernstine live in Minneapolis with more on the dramatic video and emotional testimony.
Adrienne, Kim Potter's attorneys say that it was a horrible mistake. The prosecution arguing she should have known better. She betrayed her badge and the public's trust.
No one is disputing the key piece of evidence in the case. This footage from Kim Potter's body cam that shows her shooting and killing Daunte Wright. The trial centers on this question. Should Potter be held criminally responsible?
This case is about an officer who knew not to get it dead wrong, but she failed to get it right.
And all Mr. Wright had to do was surrender on the warrant, which he had to have known about. That's all he had to do.
Prosecution played up Kim Potter's experience, 26 years on the force, and her extensive training. On the day of the shooting, as taught, she was wearing her gun on her right hip, taser on the left. Yet in the heat of the moment, as Wright resisted arrest and tried to drive off, Potter pulled her gun and shot Wright instead of tasing him.
We trust them to know wrong from right and left from right.
The defense painted Potter as a true officer of the peace, one who'd never fired her taser or her gun in the line of duty.
She was good at de-escalating everything, and here that's what she's trying to do. I'll tase you, which is another way of saying, please stop, so I don't have to hurt you.
The jury also heard about Daunte Wright, the prosecution describing him as a loving father and son who had his whole life ahead of him. The defense citing his criminal past, a history that includes a harassment claim by a former girlfriend and an outstanding warrant on a gun charge, the reason police tried to arrest him.
The warrant is for a gun charge. A gun charge. It's a gross misdemeanor, and this causes Lucky, who lives in the area, to be alarmed.
After opening statements, the prosecution called Daunte Wright's mom to the stand. She tearfully recalled learning her son was shot and killed during a traffic stop.
It was the worst day of my life.
Outside the courtroom, protesters marched to the streets demanding justice for Daunte Wright and threatening action if Officer Potter is found not guilty.
If Daunte don't get it! If Daunte don't get it!
Just the latest flashpoint over policing and race in America.
Potter faces first and second degree manslaughter. In order for her to be found guilty on both charges, prosecution must prove that she was reckless and negligent. Now, Potter has stated that she plans to take the stand in self-defense.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.